The Aussie FastNet Diamonds being welcomed out onto Liverpool Arena. The New Zealand lineup, a solid, strong-looking lineup again. Sulu, Tony Fitzpatrick, given the start at goalkeep. Van Dijk and Tutayer. And yes, the form of Tutayer could be key to this match. And once again, an inexperienced mid-court for New Zealand. Camilla Lees, Shannon Francois and Jess Tukey will have a job on their hands. Of course, these two old rivals, it might not be the full international lineups, but you can have a guess that no quarter will be given as the FastNet Diamonds, the FastNet Ferns rather, are welcomed out onto court. The lights are going, the music pumping, and a Scarlett there. Big role for her up against Susan Prattley, co-captain of the Australian FastNet Diamonds. Well, the old fire going off as well as Francois, and what a great experience for Shannon Francois, the only uncapped player at international level in the New Zealand lineup. She'll be playing for the Steel in the ANZ Championship next season, an under-21 rep. Really a big step, and this will be good for her development, especially given the, I suppose, lack of depth in the New Zealand mid-court area. Just about set for a start, and what is a very important match for New Zealand. Umpire Gary Burgess, he's umpired these two teams many, many times as Shannon Francois gets us underway for New Zealand, and it's straight off to Tutayer. Interesting to see just what sort of approach the teams have as they pop over to Van Dijk. And a nice, comfortable start for New Zealand. Van Dijk, a little bit of a shiner under the eye. She copped a finger in the eye in the last game in the loss to Jamaica. Tony Fitzpatrick got himself in front of Susan Prattley. Just couldn't quite haul it in.
Offside, wing attack, New Zealand, Australia. That's it.
Offside against Lees, it was. Prattley. Big shot for Beveridge. Short and straight into the hands of Scarlett. Height of Tukey there, helpful, Francois. Well, Chatfield got in front of Van Dijk and just couldn't quite get it back in as another ball rolls onto court as well.
It's here. It's just here.
Contact called against Beaton. Dyke comes out, she won't shoot it up from there. Tutayer, her first shot of the match, and that's much better. Much more comfortable than what we saw from Tutayer against Jamaica. She really struggled. So New Zealand with an early break.
Shortening distance. By side, Australia, thank you. Spanish movement, New Zealand centre.
Pop over the top to Prattley. Lee's struggling to get over the arms of Gomez there. Eventually, to wait, and a nice feed in from Tutayer. Much more solid start from the FastNet Ferns. 3-1, just 3 minutes 30 left in this first quarter. Beveridge out of the circle. Little in and out. Prattley just trying to get herself a little bit more comfortable. We haven't seen a lot of two-point shooting from the Aussies.
Yeah, take time. Deep obstruction.
These. Tutayer just gets set outside the circle. Didn't put it up though. Safety first. Oh, Van Dijk, the groan and the smile. Wasn't that happy with how it left the hand.
Contact, windy fence, obstruction setup.
Prattley doing a power of work as she always does outside the circle. He's going to get round the arms of Scarlett, and Scarlett called.
set, advantage goal. Still. No, just still.
A lovely shot from Susan Prattley, the co-captain of the FastNet Diamonds. Fallen out of favour, the big senior level, but an opportunity here to end her season well. Pretty much level pegging, New Zealand the slight advantage. Tutaia for two, no. Oh, she took all the time in the world and then messed around. And Amy Steele got a hand to it for Australia. Probably should have put it up, Tutaia. Gomez pulled it in and then put Beveridge under pressure, and Tuki comes up with it. Tutaia cut along the baseline nicely. FastNet Ferns 5-3. 90-odd seconds to go in the first quarter. Bit of urgency in the Aussie play. Has to be with just 6-minute quarters. Beveridge high in the circle, so she dishes off. She put Prattley under some pressure, but contact called against Tony Fitzpatrick. Neither team can get away. Scarlett. Tutaia. She ever go this time? No, the call's against Steele, so they'll advance it. Van Dyke from her favoured spot. Nice and easy. Crowd a little subdued, almost like they're not sure which of these two teams to support. Imagine British crowd probably don't want either. Shooters out of the circle, and Scarlett came late, got a touch. Australia working quickly. Prattley. Oh yeah, Scarlett put pressure on the shot and it bounced out, so the chance for New Zealand just to really get away just towards the end of the quarter. They work quickly through court. Tutaia, she'll go long, she'll go high. Oh, it just comes up short. It was a good effort though. Ferns will want to hold up play. Beaton goes high and out of court. So it will be New Zealand who'll end the first quarter with a slim advantage. It's New Zealand 6 over Australia 4 at the end of the first quarter in Liverpool. The FastNet Ferns are leading the Australian FastNet Diamonds 6-4 at the end of the first quarter. Pretty solid start from New Zealand. Much better than the first up effort against Jamaica on day 2, where they went down 27-23. Far more solid performance, not so much loose passing as we saw in that match. Both teams playing a pretty solid, safe, sort of traditional kind of netball. Maria Tutaia had a couple of cracks at the two-pointer, but went short, so it is Australia. Katrina Grant on court for New Zealand. Kayla Cullen there as well in defence. So Waitamanu mixing up the defensive lineup a little bit, and there's some change in the Aussie shooting end too. So Wilden there for, oh, it's a big clash. Wilden at goal shoot. Prattley dishes off. Australia closed the gap to 1. Anna Thompson on at goal attack for the FastNet Ferns as well, so Tutaia having a rest. Both coaches, Waitamanu and Lisa Alexander, mixing things up a little bit. Thompson looks for Van Dyke, who's come out high. Automatically swings it back across court. Still that same defensive unit for Australia though, Steele and Chatfield, both international players.
Powerful shot. One step forward, goal defence, please. That's it.
Thompson with the first shot of the quarter for New Zealand. Nice finish for Thompson. She seems to really adapt well to this format, Anna Thompson. She's a key player in last year's win for New Zealand. She's starting to grow a little bit in confidence at international level. Australia, quick hands, but no one was watching. Oh, lucky. Prattley had time to turn and have a look and a laugh with teammate. Still Still the 1 goal margin.
Advantage instruction and offside. Goal attack.
Francois, the feed into Van Dijk, lovely.
Marking out a court, goalkeeper, pass or shot.
Steele just had a foot out of court. Pratley again doing so much work. Lovely ball in. Oh, but just lost a balance. It'll be New Zealand ball. It's good vision from Pratley, but just a little bit too much on the pass. So New Zealand with the opportunity just to extend that margin a little. Cullen. We've seen a lot of her in this tournament, but she's a little unwell. Again, the feed from Francois. Pinpoint to Van Dijk. New Zealand out by 3, 9-6. 3.5 to go in the first half. This important group match, especially for the Ferns. Australia again playing pretty traditional netball. That's what Lisa Alexander thinks will win it. That's what the Ferns have done in the last few years to win it.
Contact centre.
Just had to hold things up while she waited for Thompson to arrive. The contact call came.
Contact, goalkeeper, pass or shot. That's it, by a side keeper. Thank you.
Thompson dribbles in and out. The long arms of Van Dijk can't quite get it in. Oh, short pass. Chatfield knew it. So another chance for New Zealand. Extend the lead to 4. Thompson can't see Van Dijk, so she has to swing it over to Francois.
That's it. Contact, pass shot.
Van Dijk sandwiched between the 2 Aussies there.
Keeper, contact, pass shot. Thank you.
Thompson. Oh, it was good pressure from Chatfield. The Aussie defenders not earning the favour of umpire Gary Burgess down that end. Oh, and Thompson short. It took up a lot of time, that little period of play. It's still the FastNet Ferns by 3. Australia will need to move with a bit of haste, start to close that gap up again. Chatfield to swing it right across court as we see the change come on at goalkeep. April Lettinen, and the turnover goes into the hands of Cullen. So Lettinen on for Steele for Australia in second ball.
Please. Bring it forward, New Zealand. And that's it, thank you.
Grant and Cullen just working their way through. Van Dijk's high.
Advantage offside. Contact goalkeeper. Pass shot.
Real tussle in that defensive circle, isn't it? As you would expect, as Irene Van Dijk is very used to against any Aussie side. And that lead is now 3 rather. Good maths. Less than a minute to go, Australia. Another change. This time it's Steele on at goal defence. So she switched around. Change with Chatfield. So the Aussie co-captain off the court for the time being. Pratley, the captain's dishes off. They get back to 2. Cullen driving through court, strong as we've come to expect from her now.
Vantage contact, vantage obstruction, wing defence.
Oh, lovely feed.
Goal defence, obstruction.
Really good ball into Van Dijk there. Caught the Aussies on the run. She acknowledges it. And that is half-time. And it is still the Silver Ferns holding an advantage. That last goal just putting them ahead by 3. The FastNet Ferns leading Australia 11-8.